Welcome, 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 everyone. I hope we're all having a great day. Remember, coffee is love, coffee is life. Oh, that was weird. Alrighty, so the thing I want to do first is going to require me busting out some paper towel. Because I have a bunch of varnishing to do. Like, a whole bunch of varnishing to do. Got you, you, plus two more. Because I've been lazy when it comes to that. To them instead of me. I'm like, I want to do something. Airbrushing is tedious and time consuming. Number nine. Sure you're not. Then I won't come back. Let's just make sure. Okay, good. Everything is flowing nicely. Oh, almost forgot my glove. Remember, no glove, no love. Oh, fuck, I have one out. I need. You. I got you. I'll probably do her. No, I will not do her first. The stuff that I'm working on right now, I will do first. Her, I will do second. Because I want to work on these tonight, so. Let's. And from the top. Okay, that should be fully coated. This one I should have varnished before. Oh wow. think that right there, there. There. She is varnished. That's one less thing I have to procrastinate about. Be proud of me. I did a thing. Now the excitement of me cleaning my airbrush. So the reason why I'm doing this layer of varnish, just in case anybody is curious, is because on her, I need to have some sort of paint layer on the spell effect. Otherwise, the ink is going to have a pain in the ass time sticking, and I'm going to get frustrated. I don't want to deal with that. On the other two, the two flame skulls. Give me a second. There we go. On the flame skulls, the skulls with the green, it's because I want to put a layer of yellow, and I want to focus it in the grooves. So I'm gonna be like taking it off the outside, and I need to give that first layer there some protection. At least that is my. I have an Arrokuda. I'll throw a Pokeball at it anyway. There we go. First blood. Luciferago, welcome in. How are you doing? That's good to hear. Um, I'm I'm doing well enough. Now that I'm at the point where like I know that my old Discord account is essentially a lost cause. I've just, come to terms with the fact that that's gone. If you are still in that Discord server, um, fucking go ahead and do whatever you want in it. Inundate it with whatever degeneracy you can, and give the invite link if you can generate them to as many degenerates as you know. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, people are slowly filtering over. There's really nothing I can do to expedite the process. Alrighty, so we're gonna put her off to the side. Okay. So, I need. Oh, hi, Miss Priss. Yes, I see you down there. I don't have anything for you. Handle yourself. You're fine. I know more than a few people got fucking. Oh, nice. And the gods before. So I've come to the decision that while I am not interested in playing 40k anymore, I want to find some 3D sculpts of the artwork, like the old Custodes artwork where it's like essentially a fucking a dude in what looks like bondage gear with like just the Custodes helmet on. Also, if you've seen Emperor as a text to speech device, you know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, so I want to find a lady version of that, like exact same theme, like exact same style, just women instead of men, and like I want to find like 10 different sculpts and print them off and have them as just my own little Custodes squad. Just for giggles and shits. God Hunter waits for you. Eh, you know what? I want a one size brush for this endeavor. That's a two. That's a one. Because this is me, and I think that would be funny as shit. And I would also use it, like, I would spread that shit all over the hell site known as Twitter just to piss off the anti Femstodes chuds. 100% that would be my only reason for doing it. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Oh, nice. I will have to take a look at that after stream. Right now I am painting up the where's the fucking box for that? Hell, I had it here just fucking yesterday. Where's that part of the box? I don't need that part of the box. Um, the WizKids model, Dark Spellcaster, and Flame Skull, I do believe, is the yeah, Dark Spellcaster and Flame Skulls. That is the box art. I also have the Tryhard Art Swap that I'm working on. Um, that one's kind of off to the like that one I need to do some stuff too, and I need to do some prep work to get the other stuff for that. I'm just kind of procrastinating on it, which I should stop doing because like I only have just over a month to get that done. If you give me a second, I'll show you. I'll show you how I've painted the Dark Spellcaster. Because I thought the box art for her was kind of boring myself. It was all very monochromatic style and stereotypically, oh, all dark and pale looking is evil. But yeah, so here's the skull that I'm working on right now. And then here is the dark spellcaster herself. Thank you. Thank you. I still have like a bunch more work that I have to do on her, but I wanted to get these dealt with and at least closer to done. That one. Wow, that's a huge difference with that yellow on there. Oh, nice. And let's come up through here. Do I have a Swoobat? You have a Swoobat. Trying to catch it anyway. What were you expecting? It's a dangerous place. Two Halberts and a bullet drive, three minis. Nice. That's awesome. Well, I mean, they are chaos, the chaos version of the Dreadnought, so they have to be kind of beefy. Especially because, like, at least when I was still playing, they didn't really have all of the options that the Loyalist Dreadnoughts had. So they had to be a little bit tougher. Ah, nice. Yeah, there we go. Add a little bit of visual interest to the green flames. Now the fun part. Okay, I gotta clean off this brush. Okay, so now we're gonna go with some Scarlet. So they say Scarlet, but I don't see Scarlet as like an orange, like a red orange. But I mean, basically a very reddy orange. You're brave because we leased you your cradle. Interesting. Be consuming whatever we sell them. They've always been kind of gross. Like even back before, like when they were just still like, a faction of the Chaos Space Marines, like back in fifth, they were gross all the way back then. Or like when they weren't starting to make all of the different chaos, like yeah, I don't like what they've been doing with chaos. I don't play anymore, obviously, so it doesn't really matter. But like, I didn't think that it was a good idea to just make them all their own like individual army sub factions. I think that has uh added to the fucking power creep within the system, if that makes sense. Like they could have just been like, okay, so if you're Death Guard, you get this, this, and this. In addition, if you are marked for Nurgle, you get this, this, and this. Like the way it used to be. Like essentially pre 8th. Yeah, not gonna lie, 7th edition was my favorite edition of Warhammer 40k. And not even, well, not solely because of the summoning shenanigans you could do back in 7th. It's fucking awesome looking. Like back when you could give a chaos cultist, like a chaos cultist unit, a mark of Tzeentch, and then all of a sudden they have a fucking 6-up invuln save. Like that was just the fucking best. When all of a sudden it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna, shoot my bolt guns at your cultists. This is how many you remove. They still get a save. Yeah, it's still a t-shirt save, but at this point, it's a magical t-shirt save. This is literally what it was, because like their normal save was just a 6-up save. And then you give them a 6-up invuln save. It's like, yeah, go ahead. Shoot them with your bolt gun. They can still potentially live. Like I said, it saved a fair few fucking cultists when I ran them like that. I think you could do that in the original version of like when they first brought back Kill Team as well. That was in there, and I had one cultist that stayed alive in combat, like melee combat, with a Tyranid warrior for long enough to kill it. A Chaos Cultist killed a Tyranid warrior. And just let that sink in a little bit. In melee combat. Not gonna lie, that shouldn't happen. Like, yeah, I was the one controlling the cultist, so I'm down. I was super stoked that it did happen, but by rights, that should not happen. That cultist should have been paced. Just bopping them in the head with the flag. I can imagine. I can imagine. That's okay. My last game of 8, before they did the fuckery with Overwatch, which that's another thing I'm still kind of salty about, is how they fucked over Overwatch. Like, that was one of the things that when I was playing Ninth, like when Ninth first started, I didn't. Was it Ninth that they did that? Yeah, because I didn't have my Knights in 7th. I got those in 8th. Um, but my last game of 8, I ended up taking out with one of my Knights in Overwatch. I ended up taking out 3 different units that charged it. It was like the end of the game. It was the last game that we were playing. And my buddy was like, yeah, we got to go soon. So here, I'm going to charge all of these into your Knight. And just one by one. Flamer. Oh, that's one unit down. See, I think that's the thing that bugs me about the Overwatch change is when it came to Knights specifically. Because, like, I'm sorry, you get a Knight in melee, it's dead. Like, it's fucking. That thing is toast. Like, for Knights to be decent in melee, you have to have the initiative, you have to be hitting first, and you effectively have to wipe out whatever it is you're hitting. Even then, because you're a glass cannon. because you don't have that invuln save in melee. That's only, at least unless they changed it. Granted, I haven't played knights in a while, but like you have no invuln in melee. So you have to get in there, you have to hit them and kill them before they get a chance to retaliate. I believe it's the same with all of them. I don't think any knights get an invuln in close combat. Like, yeah, you can send them in, but like that's the thing is you need to, for that to be an effective strategy. And you know, I haven't looked at the most recent book for knights, so I could be wrong. I will concede that point. Big mask. So I will throw just a normal Pokeball at it. Like I will 100% concede that point that they could have made changes to make them more viable in close combat, but like yeah, the whole thing is you have to charge them. You can't let your knights be charged. If your knights are charged, your knights are as good as dead because they only have a 3-up armor save. Again, unless changes were made. Big, huge fucking caveat there. Okay, so I need to deal with her eyes. And I need to figure out what I want to do for her lips. I mean, I could go Payne's Gray, the same color I did her hair. For the lips. Yeah, I think the crimson, it looks a lot more orange on my screen than it does in real life. But I think the crimson was a good choice. Fuck you, you mask, you suck. You're about as bad as Tuxedo Mask. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're not actually even gonna drip out a full drop because we don't need it. A little bit. Off the dropper itself. Always make sure to secure your inks when you're not actively like pouring them. I don't like that. Need to yeah. Well, like that's the thing is they're the slow, inexorable advance type army. Like they've always been like that kind of. But I mean, they're also like movement 5. I do believe, rather than the movement 6, like for their TAC Marines. Like they're even like they're normal Marines. Um let's clean this off a little bit more. And to way grab 0 for this. So on the ground, I'm gonna put some colors. So the reason I'm doing this is it's basically I'm gonna have, after I put probably going to use sepia for this, but after I put this on, after the ink that I'm putting on right now dries, I'm gonna hit it with sepia, so that there's like a little bit of color variation underneath it. Because ground is not uniform in color on the small scale. It kind of averages out, but there's always color. Now, so the Combi Bolter and the Storm Bolter, are they still two different profiles, or are they basically the same profile with different names? I could have swore they made them, at least at one point, they were basically two slightly different profiles. Even though they're basically the same fucking thing. Well, that's basically what it was before, because like the Combi Bolter, I think, was the higher rate of fire. Well, the Combi Bolter was basically the profile for it was essentially two bolters glued together. Whereas the Storm Bolter, I think it was just like higher AP. Or something like that. Like it was, they were essentially equivalent to one another, but they were different profiles. Yeah, no worries. It is no big wheels. I need. You know what? I have space in that cup. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Do your thing. I am sitting here painting minis and talking shit. Something that, I sometimes do well. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with those two Minotaurs. Okay, so I have two Reaper Bones Minotaurs that I got in a little bit ago. Um, and I've just realized what I'm going to do with them. No worries. I appreciate the lurk, and I shall be here when you return. Enjoy your shower. Okay. There we go. I actually really like that with the like colors on the ground there. I did a good job, I think. Pardon me. I think it's about time I changed that lurk message up. I think it's time for some minor rebranding of the channel, I think. Um, to remove some of the Warhammer references from the mix. Oh, I think tap 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 tap. I think I should do that. I think I should put like a poll channel and a suggestion channel into the Discord. For anybody who's not in the Discord, if you want in the Discord and you hit exclamation point Discord, that will do wonders to get you in. It will generate a fancy invite link and whatnot. That's how it goes. How you doing, Sharky? To be fair, I think this is the best mod coverage I've had in a while. Like, there's a lot of times where you're off doing mod duties for other channels when I start stream. Okay. Which is no big deal, obviously, but just saying. Still need to do her eyes. I'm dreading doing her eyes. I hate painting eyes. Hey Sharky, can you paint this mini's eyes for me? Thank you. Oh, nice. Just upgrading the living quarters for your fishes or getting ready to add more fishes. That makes sense. Yeah. That tracks. That is definitely a good kind of busy. Ooh. Are you gonna get a piranha? That would be cool. Piranhas are cool. I've actually known a few people who've had piranhas as fish. And I've watched them feed them like hot dogs and shit like that. Great fun. Really? Huh. Well, I guess they could be like if they were released into the local waterways, they would be an invasive species, a very dangerous invasive species. So it tracks. Because like climate wise, that would definitely be a climate that they would be able to thrive in. Are you gonna get a shark? Are you gonna get like baby shark? Do. Can't believe I fucking did that. I hate myself now. Um, yeah, I like the way these are turning out. Or is that another thing that you can't legally get in Australia? I mean, you could also like that. I don't see because you could just literally go out and probably fish them out of the ocean, very close to. They're like tiny sharks. I guess they're like pseudo sharks. I don't think they're real sharks, but like you can get like small sharks, can't you? Also, for anybody who may not be aware, this is just me being an ass. A common occurrence around here. Oh yeah, I'm fucking dreading doing her eyes. I don't want to paint the eyes. Look at painting eyes. Um, let's see. Freshwater options. Ooh, freshwater eels. That's way more than I actually need. Yeah, go. in order to like circulate the water and stuff like that. That makes sense. There's 000. Woohoo! Soon enough, that bottle will be empty, and I'll be able to repurpose it for tiny amounts of paint. Need more white. I'm gonna need more white paint. Because that is too runny. Grab this. A lot more than I actually need, but like this white has already paid for itself with the amount that I would have had to get for fucking if it was mini paint. With the amount that I use it. Patchwork! Welcome in! That was one of my favorite goblins doing. Oh, I don't know if you've seen, but my video from when I streamed. That's fair. My video from when I streamed Trash Goblin is being, yeah, I'm super stoked about that. I thought like because I saw that they did an update and I'm fucking scrolling through it and they're like, oh yeah, we're doing that's fair. That's fine. And they're like, yeah, we're going through the different creations, and then I went through all the different creations, and then the first video is mine. I'm like, hey, that's me. I can't wait until they add more stuff. I need to actually play through the like I need to load up the beta one more time off stream to so that I can take some notes because they really need to work on controller support. There is controller support, but controllers don't work very well. And like they could work very well. Like yeah, I was very like because I loaded it up because I'm like, oh hey, if controllers work, that would be awesome because then I could like lean back on my couch. I wouldn't have to like sit at a weird posture. I could relax, and I prefer playing most games with a controller. Weirdly enough, um, Helldivers. I play that with a controller because I don't like shooter fucking. Oh, oh, put 'em's at my feet. Oh yeah, you heard that. There's one. Oh, that's a fat treat. There you go. There you go. Say thank you to Sharky Puddums.
Mhm.
I have been shit with keyboard and mouse aiming in regards to. Hey, cool. There's still more in my cup. Deafenating. Um. Oh, I love coffee. But yeah, like I've been shit with keyboard and mouse aiming since the days of Rainbow Six, like the first one. Like it's I understand like the mechanics behind it and everything like that. Like it makes sense on paper for me. It's just my body is like, yeah, no. Um it so truthfully, it's probably a matter of I just need to tweak my mouse sensitivity. Like I like honestly I think it's more I just need to like fiddle with mouse sensitivity and get that like dialed in. But I mean even with that, with my setup currently, I like playing shooter type games for like a long period of time using keyboard and mouse is just not tenable because like my computer is at my couch and my keyboard and mouse are on my coffee table. So it ends up being me fucking after a while, I end up sitting on the floor, which I don't mind that so much. Like fucking so many streams I've done that where I'm like playing BattleTech and I'm like, yeah, it's time to sit on the floor now because like that one has no controller support. Scoochie, 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 scoochie. But yeah, being able I think it also like my preference for using a controller also comes from like the fact that I, you know, I started gaming like I'm gonna say seriously, but it's not the right word. Like actually gaming on like the original Nintendo Entertainment System and whatnot. One thing I would really like to find is a control setup similar to the original. I think it's Armored Core on the original Xbox, where it had like the whole fucking cockpit setup. That that would be awesome. Oh, MMOs. I sunk way too much time into World of Warcraft and then a bunch of small MMOs. Actually, I wonder if Tibia is still around. That was a fun game. Terribly pay to win. The only thing that really held me about WoW was some people I knew in like real life got me into it, and then I met like a really cool guild back in like original WoW, like pre-Burning Crusade, and I ran with them for a while until I stopped playing. And then I tried to pick it back up, and I was like, nah, nah, it's just not for me. Like I stopped playing WoW after Wrath of the Lich King. Honestly, most of the guilds that I ended up getting into because I knew somebody else that was playing on that server, and they're like, "Yeah, you want to join my guild?" I'm like, "Fucking sure." So it's like I always had a little bit of an in. When I had to like look for guilds on my own, it was never a good time. Okay, I've been sitting here gabbing for a while, and I need to figure out exactly what I want to do. Oh, patchwork. I might tap you for a version of my little PNG avatar down yonder. Um, that is goblinified at some point. Forgot that's empty now. Yeah, I will look into it. Like basically one of the things that I was gonna do for playing the the beta was I was gonna find like a goblin mask and like modify the avatar with like it just wearing a goblin mask. Okay. Exactly. That was my whole thought process behind it is like either my avatar with like a goblin mask on, or like just a goblin version of my avatar. But yeah, like basically it would be like the one I have now. It would be two frames, one with mouth closed, one with mouth open. Because then I could plug it into Discord Reactive and have my basic animation. Holy fuck, I have more than one mod active at a time? I'm gonna have a heart attack! No, I kid. I kid. No worries. There's a good chance it'll probably be like next month because I'm about to take a whole bunch of time off. Like all of next week. It's my birthday next week. Okay. Oh, what do I need to do on her? I need to. That's not the one I need. Yeah, I can do that. It is. It's also May 2/4 weekend. Not this upcoming weekend, but like next weekend. So all told, after Friday, I don't work for 10 days. I have 10 straight days off. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with myself. I don't know why I did this to myself. At least a little bit of that's going to be happening because I'm still going to be doing, for the most part, I'm still going to be doing my normal streams. So like, you know what? So this is a highlight. So instead of using the Naphthol Crimson to mix with the Cad Red, I'm going to use the Scarlet, which is a little bit lighter. Like for expenses or for commissions and shit. Fair. Ooh, drawing challenge. I have not been as active on Discords as I should be. Let's get that mixed together. Be a little bit of a lighter red, which is exactly what I want. That's fair. That's fair. That's okay. I still have fucking my art swap mini, or well, 75 millimeters. My art swap piece that I have to finish, and I have to have that done by the beginning of July, so. Though technically, all I really need to do with it at this point is I need to do the like the scene, which is the big part of what I'm working on for this because it's for JT Stark's channel. I don't know if you've been over there, but he does like a try hard art swap every year. He's been doing it for the last few years, and yeah. So I have this is the 75 millimeter model that I have chosen. And I'm working on like scene composition. It's fucking great. Um, it's from Neko Galaxy. It's Marina Takeuchi. Fucking show them love. They're awesome. I have her, and I also have Zill02. Like this guy, I think I started putting it. I did some of the sub assemblies for him, but I need to paint this guy up at some point. And I know the tagline for Zill says Fury Beats, but my brain automatically sees it as Furry Beats because of the cat ears and tail. Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that's like my brain is like, no, that says Furry Beats. And then I have to be like, no, brain, bad. That's not what it says. Read it correctly. No doubt. It's an awesome sculpt. Like, that is one of the things that I was super, super, super impressed with both Marina and with Zill, is the quality. The quality of the resin. Like, this is some of the best resin that I have ever worked with. Fuck, it might be the best resin I've ever worked with. Like, so yeah, it does not surprise me that they would have sold out. Like, honestly, the only reason I could tell that it was resin is because of the way that the flashing is on them and like the sprue bits. That's it. Like, they're so smooth. Like, honestly, if I was still buying GW stuff, I would not be able to go back to GW resin after working with that. Okay, so what do I? Oh yeah, I was gonna do highlights on the dress. Just some quick and dirty highlights, just to add some visual interest. Light color variation. Yeah, I can imagine that. I might. I might use him to attempt, like, do a serious attempt at NMM. I think he would be the perfect test bed for it. Yeah, no worries. I hope you sleep well. Check. I'll try to catch it anyway. Okay. Now, yeah. Hmm. So let's look at this from arm's length away. Actually, doesn't look terrible. I like the way that looks. Like on the tabletop, this would look awesome as either a character or an NPC. I can dig it. I can dig it. Yay, I caught it. Okay. These guys, I am good with how they have turned out thus far. So I'm going to do a little bit more procrastination because I can. Um, you know what? I don't think you've been put together at all. No, you have not. Well. Hmm. No, we're not going to start putting together a 30-minute missions kit because then I'll get stuck in on that and I'll be putting it together forever. Hmm. You know what? I have a box of stuff. That's a cat. I am dodging the cat. Okay. So I have a pair of these guys. I also have a grip of kobolds. Ooh. Ooh. No. I almost forgot. I have which I'm not going to do. Combat crab. And I'm assuming that's the base for that. Okay. Um, Not necessarily new, just stuff from my backlog that I haven't gotten to yet. You'll go there. But one of the things we do have is we have a combat crab. I'm gonna have to prime this. Uh, I don't have enough white. Hmm. This one. Oh, actually, you know what? I should have enough. Yeah, it seems like I have enough of my primer mix to to go on this one. So I shall get working on the combat crab. Have to be careful because this is a 3D print. And 3D prints can be notoriously fucking fragile. But all seems good. You can go there. You can go there. There for now. Over here. So when airbrushing, best practice says that you should use a respirator and or a fume hood of some sort. I tend to be bad when it comes to best practices like that. That should be good enough. There. That will not be enough. Damn it. Hate when I do that. Like, oh, that's enough primer in there. I won't need any more. Why would you need more primer? Okay. Now we get the fun of me cleaning my airbrush for a few minutes. Oh, fuck, I should have shaken that. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. I think I'm gonna try for like a semi-traditional crab coloration. So I'm gonna do like orange on the top, and then white underneath. Ooh, maybe I should try NMM on the dagger. It is Combat Crab. I will shank you. Acha, 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 acha. Combat Crab does not deal well with sass. Um, I have the theory of NMM down. Like, I understand how it works. It's just putting that theory into practice is the issue. That's where I have fallen down the few times that I have attempted it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Why are you all of a sudden being an ass? Do I need to fucking use my thread tape on you? I can go get my thread tape if I need to use my thread tape on you. Yeah, I need to go get my thread tape. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be doing, for the last little bit of stream, some airbrush maintenance. Give me one moment. I think I know where my thread tape is. Cat. You're a brat. You know that? You are a brat. I love you, but you're a brat. Yeah, it's a lot of it is understanding the light direction from what I've looked into. But two jiggles. I need to go and quickly see if I can find my thread tape. Where? Here. Hold on. Might be up here. There. There, that's mostly magnets. Hmm. That's no good. That's no good at all. Take a look in. What's in here? Hold on. Oh, yeah, a bunch of metal stuff. Forgot I had a bunch of this. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to do some digging. Because I know I have some thread tape. I know it's around my desk somewhere. I just don't know where the fuck it is around my desk. Partially because I am a cluttered motherfucker. And also because I don't generally need it on the regular, so like it's one of those things that is easily lost track of. There we go. Hate wearing gloves for a long period of time. They make my hands feel gross. Grr. No, you're not there. Hold on, let me check this box. Might actually be in this box. No, not in that box. Boo. Oh, lame. This is turbo lame. I hate when I can't find the thing that I'm looking for. Oh, tidy is an understatement for what I have to do to my desk. Um, my desk is a disaster. Poopy toots. Anywhere else I can think to check right now? Extra cable. Don't fall off there. Well, actually, that one matters. Falls. Well, that's lame. I'm definitely gonna have to find that before I use my airbrush again, though. Because yeah, having an air leak generally not good. And I know it's coming out of the threads, so at least it's something that I can fix. It's just, you know, yeah, like it's just I need the thing that I have to fix it. Oh shit! Unplugged my headphone. There we go. Replugged my headphones. Oh, it might have been up there. Damn it! I thought I saw it up there recently. I'm just making a mess of things over here. Why are you caught on me? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. You're good, little one. Yeah, you're good. That's turbo lame. Okay, I guess I'll have to fucking put that to the wayside for now. I still need to make use of this. I have one of those Green Stuff World uh, fur texture pads that I bought ages ago because I wanted it and just never got around to using it for anything because, you know, procrastination. Damn. Crap damn. Okay. Well, it's gotten basically to the end of the evening, anywho. So we're gonna let El Crabo here cure overnight. Like, I'm comfortable that I could start painting on that now, and it would be fine. But we're gonna let him cure, and get saltier and saltier as the evening goes along. And then tomorrow night, I think we are going to work on Heme. And at the end of it, like at the end of tomorrow night, the idea is to varnish everything and that needs to be varnished. So basically the shit that I started / have been working on tonight. And then, as I said, next week is my birthday week. Or my stream birth anniversary week. Okay. Yeah, stream birth anniversary week. That sounds better. We're gonna hit that button there. We're gonna grab the microphone. I apologize for any bumps and bangs. You move. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna come over to the couch. And we're gonna get all cuddly as I stop the music.